in 1911, MASU has stood as a symbol of academic excellence, leadership and student empowerment for over a century.
Innovation. As we celebrate the 115 remarkable years of this proud legacy, let us honor its rich heritage and reaffirm our
cultural heritage. We kindly request everyone to rise for the rectorship
plan, a timeless tradition symbolizing knowledge, wisdom and enlightenment.
Distinguished guest. We request Dr. N. Senthil, President, MASU, to present a bouquet to Sri C. Ravi Kumar, IFS, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest and Director, Institute of Forest and
To present a bouquet to Dr. R. Silvarajan.
Call upon Dr. Bhumiraj, Secretary MASU, to present a bouquet to Dr.
Now we call upon Dr. V. Rajan Babu, Editor-in-Chief, Madras, Tamil Nadu Agricultural University.
Most respected Acting Vice Chancellor and Registrar of Tamil Nadu Agricultural University and Chief Patron of Madras Agricultural Students Union, Sri V. Ravi Kumar, IFS, PCCF and Director, ICFRI Institute of Forest Genetics and Tree Breeding, Coimbatore, Dr. R. Silvarajan, Director, National Research Center for Banana, Tiruchirappalli, Dr. C. Babu, Dean Postgraduate Studies and Dean Agriculture, and distinguished awardees, members of the Executive Committee, faculty members, life members and students, members of Madras Agricultural Students Union. We welcome you all for this today's 150th MASU Day celebrations. On behalf of Madras Agricultural Students Union, it is my great pleasure to extend warm welcomes to each one of you for this 150th Foundation Day celebration of MASU. So today is a memorable occasion. It's an immense pride to celebrate 150 years of glorious services in agricultural education, research and scientific publications and student development. It started during 14th July 1911. From that, we continuously serve the Madras Agricultural Students Union, continuously serve for the scientific community. MASU has remained one of the oldest and most vibrant scientific societies in the country, one of the oldest society and first society registered in Madras Union, and continuously serving the agriculture fraternity through its publications, through its professional activities and also academic initiatives. I really thank our Honorable Acting Vice Chancellor and Registrar for his constant encouragement and guidance and his support for as a Chief Patron of MASU for this arranging this event. I also take great pleasure in extending a great welcome to Dr. Silvarajan, our own alumni and the MASU member, and he is raised as a Director of National Institute. And I welcome you, sir. And also I welcome Dr. Ravi Kumar, again one of our notable alumni from Forest College, and he is heading now Forest Genetics and Tree Breeding Institute. And it is great immense pleasure to welcome you, sir, here. And MASU has continuously evolved to meeting the challenges of needs of agricultural research community. Through the Madras Agricultural Journal, one of the India's oldest agricultural journal, still it is continuing its activity, where many of the journals which have changed their domain and changed their names. MASU continued to disseminate quality scientific research while serving towards greater international visibility. The Madras Agricultural Journal has achieved several significant milestones in recent years. It's been indexed in many of the indexing databases which nowadays the scientific community need, and now recently we joined the Directory of Open Access Journals. and strengthening its editorial board by inviting many eminent and national international scientists, and sustained efforts now we are taking to move to the Web of Science indexing and Scopus indexing. We digitalized 113 years of all Madras Agricultural Journals issues, and it been available in various platforms to view for the researchers. And also this is the invaluable scientific repository for now freely accessible through MASU website and databases, and this journal will have the rich legacy while making decades of agricultural research which continues available for the researcher academician in open access. Among significant milestone, MASU Awards program, which is one of the key initiative recent years, different age category, across all the agricultural disciplines across India. This initiative reflects our commitment for. So it's great to see all the deans of the constituent colleges, staff advisors, and winners of awards from all our constituent colleges joining us today to celebrate this special occasion. This reflecting our collective spirit and vibrant student community always cherishes the MASU, which can continue in future also. I sincerely thank all the members, like member, annual members and executive committee members for making this occasion as a memorable one, including the editorial board, reviewers and faculty teams and volunteers. And this is continued support will definitely strengthen our MASU activity and it continue to maintain the legacy. I contributed the MASU for the whole year. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to all the deans, directors, head of the departments, all the scientists, student friends for this 115th annual day celebration. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you for the warm welcome, sir.
To innovation and institutional excellence has earned him several prestigious honors, including the Best Researcher Award from TNAU. With great respect, we invite Dr. C. Babu, Dean Agriculture, Dean, School of Postgraduate Studies, a patron of MASU, to deliver the felicitation address.
And beloved Acting Vice Chancellor, respected Director CPMB and President of MASU, Dr. Sendil, distinguished Chief Guest, Ravi Kumar, IFS Sir, Office Bearers of MASU, I feel proud and privileged to be a part of this MASU Day, which is one of the important events of MASU they are conducting every year. And Dr. Sendil, President of MASU, has taken a lot of special initiatives to attract more number of applications for the awards. And he has been always trying to bring back the glory and legacy of MASU by all means. So by my sincere appreciations to Dr. Sendil and his team, I wish all the awardees for their great achievement and recognition. I wish this MASU Day event a grand success. Thank you.
Significant contributions to banana virology, this is diagnostics and sustainable crop protection.
So good afternoon to everyone. At the outset, I sincerely express my thanks and gratitude to the organizers, especially President of the MASU, for inviting me. Distinguished guest of today, Dr. Silvarajan, Director NRCB Trichy, Dr. Ravi Kumar IFS, Director Institute of Forest Genetics and Tree Breeding, Coimbatore, Dr. Sendil, President MASU, Dr. Babu, Dean Agri and Dean SPGS. Good afternoon to everyone. Pleased to see a lot of students here in the Madras Agriculture Students Union, once again the Union of Madras Agriculture Students. Because on the way back to, when the students' role in taking this kind of society to ahead and the responsibility in taking to the next platform, we have to sensitize all those people. It is not a society run by the faculties or for some other reason. Its legacy, it's a symbol of legacy for the MASU is only your Madras Agriculture Journal. Because whenever, not now, I don't know much about the current scenario. 25 years back, when you visited some other institute beyond our state, maybe in neighboring states or in North Indian state, when you used to meet a scientist from different universities, the first question they will ask only two things. Because whenever we say about Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, we have two icons. One is the physical icon is this our RI building, and the virtual icon is our Madras Agriculture Journal. So they will inquire about the Madras Agriculture Journal, how you are evaluating, how you are having a journal which started 100 years before, still you could be able to maintain in a different standard, because they didn't ask for some other thing. They were very curious about. We have sent lot of papers, manuscript to your Madras Agriculture Journal, but we didn't get any reply, and even after 6 or 3 months, we find it very difficult to publish a paper in Madras Agriculture Journal. So that kind of legacy we had in the olden days, but after, due to so many reasons, it has come down. The pomp and splendor of that journal has come down to a little, in a different, for different reason. We cannot say that because as far as agriculture science is concerned, earlier we were much concerned about the development of technologies and maybe a variety or plant production technology or crop production technology or crop protection. We worked mainly only towards the farmers' welfare. So we were very much interested in developing the technologies rather than publishing papers. So even 100 years before, we had that thought and how to cover the insightfulness that our forefathers had 100 years before about the importance of publications and why should it has to be published. Because it's only after in the late 1960s and after even the introduction of the Green Revolution, we give importance for the research-oriented technologies and other things. Then only we started to publish so many papers. Even in the Madras Agriculture Journal, we used to publish one article about the recently released varieties. It's one way of not only popularizing the varieties, we are promoting the varieties across the nation that we have achieved this kind of thing through development of maybe a drought resistant variety or a pestle disease resistant variety or a short duration variety or a high yielding variety. We used this Madras Agriculture Journal as one of a platform for extrapolating our technologies and as well as the varieties. Because as you know, the TNAU groundnut variety is a national variety. Still it is ruling. It is ruling. Like that, we have lot of varieties which still ruling across the nation. For that, this kind of research forum or the research journal helped us to expose our scientists in a different arena. So in those areas, it was a notable progress we made in those days. And after that, there are two kinds of research, as I used to emphasize that one. One is fundamental or basic research and the second one is the applied research. Every time we very often fail because even we try to convert the basic or fundamental research into an applied research. That's why most of the time our technology fails. If it is farmers oriented or really having a practical application, it will never fail. That is the another thing. So for that, we can segregate. This is the basic and applied research. This we can give much importance for those kind of research paper in Madras Agriculture Journal. That's the reason why the journals which are having high impact factor, they do concentrate more on the fundamental research paper and not on the applied research paper. That is one thing. So we have to balance. For that for the having more impact factor or to increase the impact factor of any journal, we cannot simply ignore the applied research. So we have to include balanced papers in terms of maybe a review paper or a research paper which focuses on the fundamental research. That is the one thing. Second thing, we have to do something for improving the standard and as well as impact factor. We have to compete with the other journals. We have to compete with them, and we cannot think that we cannot do anything with the available resources, because if you think like that, no one is having this kind of abundant resources across the nation. If it cannot be achieved by us, no one can achieve. So there are a lot of avenues where we can improve. Even our director NRCB just now discussed with me, we can have a collaboration or tie-up with some leading publisher like Elsewhere or Springer or something like that. Then at this point of time, I would suggest two things. We can think on the other side. Second thing, for the publication or for submitting the thesis, now we have make it mandatory to publish 2 papers in NOS rating more than 6. That is the major reason why people are not thinking about publishing a paper in MASU. That is the main reason. So even if submit some manuscript, so the cream they have separated and they have sent it to some other journal, and what we get is the substandard material. Publishing the substandard research papers and expecting the journals to cross 6 is not a good approach. For that, we cannot make a decision as of now. We can think of the Dean SPGS and Dr. Senthil. They can sit together with the other deans and the faculties, and they can work out some other modalities how a good research paper or good research manuscript can be submitted and how to attract the researchers. That is the one kind of approach that we have to discuss. And second thing, nowadays we are having student research at the UG level, but even 5% of the research outcome is published anywhere. So we have to work out somewhere. We can plan and accommodate those research also in the Madras Agriculture Journal. And whenever we talk about the impact factor, it is merely only because of the citations, not because of any other thing. So we should, doesn't matter. You publish a paper in a journal with the NOS rating more than 10 or 11 or 12. Wherever possible, try to cite our research work from the Madras Agriculture Journal. A single scientist, it has to be collectively discussed, and we have to work out some modalities for improving the standard of the Madras Agriculture Journals. Before conclude, I thank all the award winners. Further, my special thanks to them for sparing some time to apply for the awards, because it is nowadays it has become a very big problem for us. Even for the foundation day, we invited the application for different awards, but we didn't get that much of a response from the scientists. I don't know what would be the reason. At least they have applied and they have come and they are recognized today, and they will be getting the awards. Once again, congratulations to the award winners, and also to the organizer, especially Dr. Senthil. After assuming the charges of the president of MASU, he took a lot of efforts in revamping the journal, but everything cannot be done within a short period of time. And once it has been ignited, then it is the responsibility of the successors or the other faculties to take to the next or higher level. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Yeah. Originally, Indian Forest Service officer, an accomplished leader, he has made notable contribution to forestry research, tree improvement, and sustainable forest management. His leadership continues to foster innovation and excellence in the forestry sector.
Some places never loses their magic, and Anna Auditorium is one such place. I have never been on this stage during my student days. I walked in this campus long time back, maybe 40 years back. But we all had our favorite places. My place was somewhere in the top. You can very well understand, if I am unable to come here, that means I was not good enough to come, so I used to make all the noise from there. So it reminds me of my college days, and I'm not standing here as a guest, definitely not as a chief guest. I'm standing here as one of you, as a former student of TNAU and as an alumni, and it is a great honor, and I thank you, MASU, for this great honor. Even after scoring a century and 15 more runs, MASU runs effectively, and it marches on and contributes significantly to the scientific research, especially in the field of agriculture, as the respected Vice Chancellor has just elucidated. In the hall, I can see people who have been part of MASU and taken MASU to the level where it is, and I see the organizing team who are toiling hard to take MASU to the next level, and I am seeing the vast sea of the next generation that will take MASU still higher. So I would like to sincerely congratulate the entire MASU team, especially the organizing team, not only for organizing this event in a befitting manner, but also carrying forward the extraordinary legacy with such dedication and vision. Sustaining a student-led organization for over 115 years is no mean task. I don't think many institutions can boast such honor, and I must compliment the entire MASU family and TNAU for this. As Vice Chancellor has rightly pointed out, even more remarkable is the continuous publication of MAJ across generations, reflecting its unwavering commitment towards science and expanding science to the next generation and sharing of our knowledge and wisdom. The present team of MASU, as I see, is not merely organizing an annual function, a one-day event, but they are preserving the heritage that has been passed on to them, and they are in a way passing on to you, the next generation. I congratulate once again the organizing team for upholding this proud legacy. MASU is 115 years young. That is what I see, especially the events that have been organized, and as the President has told, 115 students have participated in various events, and I saw the website, the spectrum of events that you have organized. I must compliment you, and I must compliment the students for participating in these events. I saw those photographs, your products, photographs, and treasure hunt and whatnot. There were very many events. Looking at these activities, it naturally took me to my student days. And you will all excuse me for saying this. My association with MASU was the annual pocket diary that we used to get in January. So I was just thinking, during our days, did we really have the MASU Day celebration? Because I have never been a part of MASU Day celebration. And here I am in the 115th year. That is how the Providence takes us to different places. During my time, at least, I'm not saying all of us, we took, or at least we as a group, our friends, we saw things differently. There was only one golden rule for us, especially with regard to our free time. We would not do anything that interfered with our D-Race program schedule. We would not do anything on Wednesday night, and Sunday FOMO. All our activities would revolve around that. So that was the center of our universe at that point of time. So our preferences change, new priorities take over. Seeing your enthusiasm and active participation, and I am sure the values and vibrancy of MASU will remain forever in times to come. Every department had its own way of making our life tough. I don't want to use the word miserable. Department of Entomology had their own way of making our life tough. I still remember whenever we had to submit our records to Dr. Ganesh Kumar, from morning till evening our face would be very long because we never know what is going to happen. And he had his own way of making fun. Now after 40 years I really enjoy. At that time we really did not enjoy that. And if he say wrongly, then he would hear it. It would have been drawn perfectly. But just to make us sure that we do things sincerely. The same similar methodology was adopted by Department of Pathology. They have their own way of doing it. Department of Soil Science, especially when you do your titration, if the conical flask touched the tip of the burette, then you would hear a strong review. Because they were so particular that a droplet on the wall would affect the value. I do not know how far it is, but they really made us to do those things. I am sure, seeing your response, you are facing similar things even today, because some things never change, and it is good that they don't change. And my request to all the professors and faculty members is be the way you are treated. So why I say this is, when we go into the real world, when we face challenges, these disciplines and these things that has been instilled in us, hold us in good stead. We really did not enjoy this, but when I look back now, I am looking at those things fondly. So trust me, you will look upon all these things fondly, maybe after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line. As I said, the university provided us a wide canvas for us to paint. The subject that we studied, I studied BSc Forestry. We had 3 courses of mathematics. And when I say mathematics, immediately Dr. Swambalingam comes. You would be writing your exams, and if somebody gives the paper, he would ask them to stop and he would correct and give C, B. So you would lose a couple of beats. So, but yes, we still remember those days. The knowledge, the way we were treated honorably, though with tough hands sometimes, and the problem-solving abilities that we gained helped me and guided me a lot in my professional life as well. So I must thank all the faculty members who taught me then and all the present faculty members for taking that standard in future also. Cherish the moments, live in the present, embrace the opportunities, carry the moment, because you may leave TNAU, trust me, TNAU never leaves you. So you will carry that identity of TNAU with you all the time. So I would like to congratulate all the awardees for their outstanding achievements and commend the Executive Committee of MASU for their vision in expanding the scope of these prestigious awards. The true measure of any institution is not the longevity, how long it has existed, but how deeply it affects or influences our hearts and our thinking. So MASU, as it begins its 116th year, I am confident that it will continue to nurture scientific curiosity, leadership, friendship, and the spirit of service. As agriculture enters an era of rapid transformation, the spirit of scientific curiosity and collaboration nurtured in TNAU and also by MASU will continue to inspire young agricultural professionals to address the challenges of tomorrow. May this great institution continue to grow in strength and stature, enriching agricultural science and serving the nation for many more decades to come. Before I conclude, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Executive Committee, especially the President, for giving me an opportunity to be here. It has been a great pleasure to join you all on this day. My warmest congratulations once again to the entire MASU team on the successful conduct of the 115th MASU Day. I wish you all every success in the years ahead. Thank you, and my very best wishes to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Invite Dr. R. Selvarajan, Director, ICAR National Research Center for Banana, Tiruchirappalli, to deliver the special address.
Director, Institute for Genetics and Breeding, PG Studies, MASU only. We always put double A for this. And again in Tamil, MASU means it gives not in a good, so it could be pronounced as MASU also. And it's a really a great day, and joining as Dr. really when Dr. Ravi Kumar giving his address, I was really, my thinking was going back 40 years back. I was also here. We remember only Sunday movie screening here. I don't know whether the same thing is happening here or not. But coming to the point, Tamil Nadu Agricultural University has produced great stalwarts. You take Bharat Ratna C. Subramanian, Bharat Ratna M. S. Swaminathan, then many, Navi Badasri, Dr. K. Ramaswamy. 4 or 5 years back, when I met COTS director, my friend Dr. Suresh, I saw a small booklet of the achievements, success story of Tamil Nadu Agricultural Universities, which carried the real data analysis, where everything is contributed. Like they made a documentation. I don't know the next edition has come or not, but it's a wonderful thing. Of course, I don't know whether it is published in Madras Agriculture Journal or not. I don't know. And again, I was talking to the secretary. How many people are life members of this great society of union? It was only 850. I was also a life member when I was doing my MSc Masters, and I also published 3 or 4 articles, papers I published here. And this because there is no impact factor, not a good impact factor, and that will definitely will not give you a promotion, will not give you a recognition. That's why people are not publishing this. This has to be taken a bigger level, as I was discussing that. In case of Indian Biological Society, where I am Vice President, and by the journal, earlier the Indian Journal of Virology, now 5 years back we renamed as a virus disease. Now the impact factor is, NOS impact factor is 7.4. Recently we got 1.4 impact factor, and we gave this journal to Springer. And Springer now every year we are gaining 20 lakhs rupees. We are getting the royalty, because we don't know the marketing strategy. When you are publishing a good article, it can be sold. If you give to Springer, he will sell your articles. For even single view, he will charge you. So we have to make it economically productive, the journal. Unless otherwise, the union or society cannot grow, definitely. But otherwise, I am really happy, 115 years and this is running. And every timely the journal is being published, timely the articles are received, and it is regularly published. That a long journey must be appreciated. The editorial team, everyone, it's a hard work of editorial team, and the reviewers, and the people who still believe in this journal and publish. And another thing which I would like to say is, impact factor can be, because we cannot definitely bring a big impact factor, and in the virus disease journal, what they received, number of articles, almost 70% is rejected, only 30%. Even then, if you submit, it will take time. And the processing time is only 45 days. 45 days they will give the answer, is accepted or rejected or review is needed. So definitely it is possible, being a great university who brought many laurels to the national agriculture level, we must actively work on this and bring a March journal has to be taken in a global level, and very much possible with the leadership of the President Executive Council and all the faculties here. And another thing I was thinking about, see, in 1950s, our population was only 40 crores. Now 140 crores. Now we are almost becoming number one in the world in population. That time people died out of hunger. All this Bengal famine and all the famine. Even in school days, we have seen this drought and all this problem, and people used to struggle. Even people used to smuggle this paddy from this border to Kerala. Kerala, because paddy, rice, they will not get much. So they used to smuggle. Means the production was not sufficient, and a lot of problem was there. But now 100 crores is more, and you see now our production statistics, I think everyone might be knowing, almost 367 million tons of food grain which we are producing, and this all our Tamil Nadu Agricultural University breeders and every scientist have contributed. Even now our varieties are being cultivated not only in Tamil Nadu but also in other places. And again we are growing the varieties developed by Andhra Pradesh Agricultural University. We are using here like BPT 5204. Like there are many varieties we are envisaging. Of course, under the roof of All India Coordinated Research Projects, university varieties could be tested in any part of the country, and any varieties which is developed outside could be tested here. So such a contribution, as I am telling, to Bharat Ratna, that is only here. And those two people, they brought the Green Revolution. Those two people and the entire team of breeders and all the scientists, all the discipline, they brought a great thing. And our contribution, Tamil Nadu contribution to the Indian agriculture is phenomenal. But we don't have any very good write-up, we do not have anything. Such a thing, I think that this union has to bring out what the Tamil Nadu agriculture scientists have contributed. This is something that has to be brought in some in booklet level. Maybe nowadays soft copies could be given and all. So this has to be highlighted. And I will tell you, every student of Tamil Nadu Agricultural University must know what is the contribution of TNAU, what is the contribution of the TNAU for Tamil Nadu and also the country and also for the world. Every student should be proud of it. This story will inspire you to do more work, and it will inspire you to become another MS Swaminathan. And there are many. That inspiration has to be taken from our guiding people. And Nagarajan was their field breeder, who was IRA director also. There are many people, I am not naming here, many people, national level, they have got a leadership. Dr. Alal Sundar, he was DDG, he contributed a great level in the engineering line. So, lot of contributions are there, but it is not brought under any format. Our TNAU alumni, how much they have contributed. And these students should be knowing about this, because this is a student union. This is a Madras Agricultural Students Union, means each and every student union, every member should get a copy. When they become member, they should get a copy of this, and they should read and they should be proud of our achievements. So this is one thing. And again, what I would say is, when we join, Tamil Nadu Agricultural Universities comprise even veterinary and fisheries, everything. Now only in agriculture, horticulture is there. So this union, when it was started, it was comprising all those disciplines. Probably now we are not given up those people, but it should not be. We should also bring everyone into this fold, and the legacy of TNAU has to be maintained. We have to bring especially publications, contributions. If our journal is going up, we should not limit only to the agriculture. You should take all allied, agriculture, engineering, everything has to be brought in, and you have to make a big journal. It's not one journal, you can have 2 journals, 3 journals. And I was thinking about another thing. See, I am also this fellow of National Academy of Agricultural Sciences, and there are many might be sitting here. Dr. Sendil also NAS fellow, and you know it's a prestigious fellowship which we receive from the NAS. Why can't we make a task? Tamil Nadu Academy of Agricultural Sciences. This could be done because we have done. This initiative could be taken. Tamil Nadu Academy of Agricultural Sciences should comprise not only agriculture but also veterinary, and the president's patrons should be brought from other universities also. And this will motivate our faculties and students, researchers to join more hand and bring a lot of knowledge. And what I would say is that such initiatives, such things has to be made. But as I said, a union will be, it can survive if it is making some money out of it, the activities. So this union has to have very good number of life members. I was life member, I know the rules. I think 15, thank you. I think 15 years or 12 years, I don't know. Once you pay 15 years only life membership, I think I lost my life membership. And I don't know whether I paid again or not, I don't know, because some 10 years back, 10 or 5 years back, I published a paper. Maybe I would have given annual membership fee for publication purpose of it. But other you do it, if they are having externally funded projects, you get it reimbursed. Those who bring money from outside, you can give that chance also. You know, these are some ideas I am telling. But what I am telling is, any society can survive unless they are not making money from their activities cannot. And lot of conferences being held here. In every conferences, this union also a part of it. I know many other associations are here, many other societies are here. But in every activity, every society, you add this also one. Maybe task, and bring all those big contributors and have once see how NAS is surveying. I will tell you, NAS started only 1991. National Academy of Sciences in 1991 only actively started, and it's growing up because it has got good financial strength. That's what. If anyone, if they are inviting, they will give you a PA and give the lectures. They have a lot of money, and similarly you have to have such economic viability to run a society. Otherwise, it's not possible. And definitely under the leadership of Vice Chancellor and Registrar and all the executive members, it is very much possible to strengthen. But again, MASU or this we say students union. The word students union, immediately comes like a communist party like. So I don't know, we should not change the name and I am not recommending to change the MASU, but keep this as a main. Under this you can have talk and other some activities. A very good journal which already is existing, and additional journals can be brought. Lot of other journals can be brought, 1 or 2 journals, 3 journals can, because it's a wide, vast subject what we have, and our contributions and all really speaks a lot actually. So this is my suggestion, and if you give me opportunity, I will again become a life member. So I don't know, I have to pay again 6,000. I am ready to pay. It's not an issue. We can pay actually, and as I said, we those were the people, they were also in alumni of TNAU only. Not only they started later at the university, we have to have integrating all the peoples into this society. And again, we must, like in NAS, they give honor to the Parvasi member they call, that is foreign members. Strengthen this society. These are the things which I would like to say. And one more thing I was thinking was that why can't we give the same Madras Agriculture Journal, Tamil version also can be made. Tamil version means they not to be exactly same as Honorable Acting Vice Chancellor was telling about. Something we have to take to the farming community also, progressive farmers producers organization. I know already Vadarum Velanmai is doing very well, but Vadarum Velanmai is not part of MASU, isn't it? Okay. So like that Vadarum Velanmai, you can also bring out something to strengthen this union. So that way we have to do a lot of some changes to bring strength to this 115th day old this MASU. So this is a really great honor for me to be here, and of course I would like to congratulate. I saw the award winners. I know some of the award winners when I was coming this place and I saw the names and all. And my hearty congratulations to all the award winners. And this one activity is really to be appreciated, because unless we recognize their contribution, no one will, this definitely we have to encourage each and everyone. Without motivating, your own children will not come up. So we have to do motivation, our own scientists, own faculties, whether they are here, any members of the society has to be encouraged by recognizing their contribution, giving awards to them. I think past few years that such awards instituted and is going on. Strict guidelines to be maintained, probably on par with the NAS guidelines. You keep a task guidelines little lesser than what they ask, and they will be automatically motivated to apply for NAS, and they will get NAS fellowship also. And as I said, lot of things TNAU, I am always proud of TNAU alumni, and always I say, wherever I say I am TNAU alumni, I say, and my daughter also TNAU alumni only. So really it's a proud moment for me to be among this gathering, and my hearty congratulations goes to all those who carried forward this MASU for the 150 years, and again now lively keeping this executive council, and all those who really they contributed to run 115 years of this MASU without in between any stop, and their continued means really to be appreciated. Nowhere in India this much old union is there. I would say union, let me tell, it's an association or society. So this this very famous thing is not there. Yes, our acting vice chancellor was telling that whether my article is published or not, everyone will be asking about marks. Those days I remember even now, and we will be talking to the chief editor and all, what happened to the paper. Sir, it has gone to review, it will come, we will see, like that. So really the journal is carrying very good articles and other things, and as I said, if we improve, definitely it will be a great. And I will tell you, we have to make this journal which we bring very high standard, that even a TNAU faculty publications will be very difficult. It may get rejected. Such a high level thing we have to keep it, so that you have to bring all the international papers, everyone, keep international reviewers. There are many people outside there. Keep international reviewers, and it's very much possible to grow this 115 years old tree further more, and it will really bring fame and name to the Tamil Nadu Agricultural University. And once again I thank the President and the Patron for giving me this opportunity to address on this occasion. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and insightful words.
Chief guest from NRC Panana, Director and Director IFTDB, Sir, Joint Secretary and Editor-in-Chief, and University officers, heads of the department, professors, faculty, and scientists from various ICR Institute, scholars and students. Good evening, one and all. I am very delighted to tell about MASU Awards. Madras Agriculture Student Union confers various awards annually on its foundation day to recognize outstanding contribution made by scientists in the field of agricultural education, research and extension. MASU Day celebration were re-established in 2023 after a hiatus of nearly 10 years. Earlier awards were endowed in the name of distinguished contributors and covered selected disciplines such as agricultural botany, plant physiology, agricultural economics and sugarcane research. To ensure broader representation of diverse research domains under the umbrella of Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, and to encourage the contribution of scientists at different stages of their careers, the MASU Awards were restructured in 2023. Accordingly, the MASU Award for Innovation for 30 to 45 years old scientists and the MASU Award for Excellence for 46 to 55 years old scientists were introduced. Subsequently, based on the request from young researchers and with the approval and guidance of Honorable Vice Chancellor, TNAU and the Chief Patron of MASU, the AgriTech Pathfinder Award was instituted for promising young scientists in the age group of 23 to 29 years. In 2026, to further enhance the national participation and recognize outstanding contribution from scientists working in the premier agricultural institution across India, MASU introduced the National Excellence Awards, which comprises of MASU Award for National Excellence for 30 to 45 years old scientists, and MASU Award for National Excellence for 46 to 55 years old scientists. These awards are open exclusively to scientists serving in the national institutes and organizations outside TNAU. The MASU Awards are presently conferred across 8 major disciplines, namely crop management, crop improvement, horticulture, crop protection, forestry, agricultural engineering, natural resource management, and allied agricultural sciences. The scrutiny committee of MASU Award 2026 was constituted with Dr. Suresh Kumar, Director, Center for Agriculture and Rural Development Studies, TNAU as a chairperson, and Dr. S. Kartheyan, Director, Natural Resource Management, TNAU as the member secretary, along with eminent scientists from ISA Institute and other national organizations serving as a committee member. The committee undertook a comprehensive evaluation of the application based on the scientific publication in national and international journals, impact factor publication, research project completed during the last 2 years, organization and participation in conference, symposia, workshop, patent secured, technology developed, and overall impact of research outcome in agriculture as well as the society. Country, a total of 66 applications were received under various categories, from which 20 awardees were shortlisted after a rigorous evaluation process. On behalf of Executive Committee of MASU, I place and record of our sincere gratitude to the Chairperson and Member Secretary of the Scrutiny Committee and all the members of Scrutiny Committee for their dedicated efforts in identifying the deserving awardees. I also extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the award recipients and wish them continued success in their scientific endeavors and service to the farming community. About MASU student competition, as a student organization with a rich legacy spanning more than a century, MASU remains committed to the welfare, development and holistic growth of student community. MASU publishes the Madras Agriculture Journal, a prestigious 130 years old quarterly journal, which serves as an important platform for researchers, including a large number of postgraduate and doctoral students. To actively engage undergraduate students and foster their talents beyond academics, MASU organized a series of student competitions during the year across the Constituent College of TNAU and the Coimbatore campus. The events include quiz, Sudoku, chess, creative painting, memory camps, spell bee, and treasure competition. This program was conducted across 15 constituent colleges and witnessed enthusiastic participation from more than 1,500 students. The overwhelming response reflects the vibrant student spirit and the continued relevance of MASU activities among the student community. On behalf of MASU, I express my sincere thanks to all the deans of constituent colleges and staff advisors and campus administrators for their continuous support, encouragement, and cooperation in successfully organizing these events. I extend my hearty congratulations to all the winners and runner-ups for the various competitions. Your achievements are a testament to your destination, talent, and preservation, and I wish you all the greater success in the years ahead. Thank you.
MASU Award for Innovation in the field of crop management goes to Dr. P. Veeramani, Assistant.
MASU Award for Innovation in the field of crop protection goes
MASU Award for Innovation.
MASU Award for Innovation in the field.
MASU Award for Innovation in the field of Natural Resource Management goes to Dr. S.K. Rajkishore at TNAU Coimbatore.
Next, we have the MASU Award for Excellence honoring individuals who have dedicated to groundbreaking agricultural research, policy making and technology implementation.
MASU Award for Excellence in the
MASU Award for Excellence in the field of crop management goes to Dr. T. Ramesh, Professor.
MASU Award for Excellence in the field of crop production goes to Dr. Srinivasan T. Asu.
MASU Award for Excellence in the field of social sciences goes to Dr. Sharavana Kumarati, Professor, Department of Agricultural Economics, TNAU, Coimbatore.
MASU Award for Excellence in the field of agricultural engineering goes to
MASU Award for Excellence in the field of horticulture goes to Dr. P.S. Kavita, Associate Professor Horticulture.
Up next is the MASU Agritech Pathfinder Award, recognizing young trailblazers whose innovation, vision and technological excellence are transforming the future of agriculture. MASU Agritech Pathfinder Award in the field of crop production goes to Lokesh R, PhD, Agriculture in Plant Pathology.
MASU Agritech Pathfinder Award in the field of social sciences goes to
MASU Agritech Pathfinder Award in the field of natural resource management goes to Anto Rashmi A.
MASU Agritech Pathfinder Award in the field of horticulture goes to A. Ajay Raja.
MASU Agritech Pathfinder Award in the field of crop improvement goes to Shobhika Priya R, PhD in Genetics and Plant Breeding. Member of staff,
Honoring our distinguished faculty for their exceptional dedication, exemplary service and impactful contributions.
MASU Award for Scientist, ICAR, Indian Institute of Horticultural Research, Esaragata, Bangalore.
As we celebrate our awardees, we also take a moment to recognize the scrutinizing committee whose impartial evaluation and meticulous assessment ensure a fair and transparent selection process among the numerous applications. Next, we call upon Member Scrutinizing Committee, Dr. P. Murali, Principal Scientist, Agricultural Economics.
Next, Member Scrutinizing Committee, Dr. T. Puthira Pradap, Principal Scientist, Agricultural Extension, ICAR, Sugarcane Breeding Institute.
Next, we call upon Member Scrutinizing Committee, Dr. Somasundaram Jayaraman, Head and Principal Scientist, Soil Physics, Soil and Water Conservation, Ooty. Next, we call upon Member Scrutinizing Committee, Dr. Jayakumar V, Principal Scientist, Plant Pathology, ICAR, Sugarcane Breeding Institute.
Next, we call upon Chairperson, Scrutinizing Committee, Dr. Suresh Kumar, Chairperson and Director,
Next, we call upon Member Secretary, Scrutinizing Committee, Dr. S. Karthikeyan, Member Secretary and Director, National Resource Management, NRM, Tamil Nadu.
Up next, we have the prizes for our students for their exceptional performance and remarkable achievements across the various events conducted under the banner of MASU.
We want
warmly invite the Dean, Staff Advisor, student winners of Horticulture College and Research Institute.
We warmly invite the Dean, Staff Advisors and student winners of Agricultural College and Research Institute, Karur, to kindly join us on the stage.
Dean, Staff Advisor, student winners of Agriculture College and Research Institute, Keelvelur, Nagapattinam, to kindly join us on the stage.
We invite the Dean.
Next, we warmly invite the Dean, Staff Advisor and student winners of Agriculture College and Research Institute.
Next, we invite the Dean, Staff Advisors
The Dean, Staff Advisor, student winners of Anvil Dharmalingam Agriculture College and Research Institute, Tiruchirappalli.
Next, we warmly invite the Dean, Staff.
Now, we warmly invite the Dean, Staff Advisor and student winners of Horticulture College.
Next, we warmly invite the Dean, Staff Advisors and student.
Now, we warmly invite the Dean, Staff Advisor and student members of Agriculture College and Research Institute,
Madurai, onto the stage. We request the Dean, Staff Advisors and student winners of Agricultural College and Research Institute, Madurai.
Now, we warmly invite the Staff Advisor of Agriculture Engineering College and Research Institute, Kumulur, onto the stage. We warmly invite the Deans of Agriculture College and Research Institute, TNAU, Coimbatore, and Dean of Agriculture Engineering College and Research Institute, Coimbatore.
Dr. Karthikeyan M, Vice President, to receive the honor.
Next,
Next, we request Dr. Ganni Selvi R, Joint Secretary, to receive the honor.
next we have Dr. Balaji Kannan.
Next, we invite Dr. Now we invite Mr. S. J. Agash, MASU Club Student Secretary.
Next we have Mr. L.
We now
Now we request the dignitaries to present.
and Director, Institute of Forest Analytics and Tree Breeding, Coimbatore. request Dr. Bhumiraj.
Now we call
Thank you, dignitaries. We come.
Respected Chief Guest, Honorable, it's my proud privilege to propose vote of thanks on the memorable occasion of MASU Day 2026. At the outset, on behalf of the Madras Agriculture Students Union, I express my grateful gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Shri T. Ravi Kumar, IFS, PCCF, Director, IC, FRE, Indian Institute of Forest Genetics and Breeding, Coimbatore, for graciously accept our invitation. I extremely my sincere thanks to our Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, Dr. R. Silvarajan, Director, ICR National Research Center for Banana, Tiruchirappalli, for sparing his valuable time and sharing his inspiring thoughts. We are grateful for your participation, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I offer my respectful gratitude to our Chief Patron, Dr. K. Subramanian, Vice Chancellor, TNAU Coimbatore, for his visionary leadership, constant encouragement and unwavering support to MASU activities. We are deeply honored by your gracious presence and guidance, sir. Thank you very much, sir. My sincere thanks to Dr. C. Babu, Dean Agriculture and Dean SPGS, for his valuable felicitation address and continuous encouragement and support to the students community and MASU. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to all the university officers, dean, directors, head of the department, faculty members and distinguished guests for their gracious presence, encouragement and support, which added great value to today's celebration. I congratulate to all the MASU Award recipients, student prize winners and representatives from our constituent colleges. Your achievements inspire the entire TNAU fraternity and we wish you continuous success in your future and endeavors. My special appreciation goes to the President of MASU, Dr. N. Sendi, whose dedicated leadership, meticulous planning and tireless efforts ensuring the successful organization of this today program. I also congratulate to all the office bearers, executive committee members and student secretaries and office bearer of MASU for their wholehearted contributions. I express my sincere gratitude to Mrs. Adire, Manager MASU, for her dedicated service, the Estate Officer, TNAU, all the staff members for providing excellent facility in the auditorium for their valuable logistic support, which contributed significantly to the smooth and conduct of this program. A special word of appreciation goes to all the award scrutiny committee members and the previous executive committee members and all the reviewers of MASU journals and student volunteers and the representatives and participation from the constituent colleges, photographers and technical teams, media prisoners and housekeeping staff and everyone who are working tirelessly to make this event as a great success. Finally, I thank each and everyone, one of you, for your grace, this presence, enthusiastic participation and valuable contribution making the MASU Day 2026 a memorable and successful celebration. Once again, thank you all. I wish you a pleasant evening and have a safe journey back home. Thank you.